£1.2 million. Great British pounds is what's keeping Big Phil in the job. Welcome back to Fog Football. And I'm going to go live very soon, so I don't really want to get into the apparent wage that Philip Clement's on as it was revealed last night on Super Scoreboard by a certain Hugh Keevins, but let's just talk about the simple fact that the rumours are, newspapers are reporting that it would take 1.2 million to sack him, right? And to me, that just tells me, right, that it's not a question of finances why Rangers aren't getting rid of him. Because, banter, facts, whatever, if you're trying to tell me, right, that Rangers don't have 1.2 million to sack this guy after the results we've had, then I mean, it's something like we've had great results, we've made a lot of money, but the reality is, Europa League, we made €5 million from that. That alone right there, there's enough money. Now, does some of that money need to be kept because we've got the likes of Oscar Cortez siding on a permanent in the summer? Absolutely worst business deal you'll ever see. But Amy will soon to be up there. At least he's actually fit. I mean, I can't believe 8 million on those two guys, man. I could actually cry thinking about that 8 million, man. That 8 million could have went to me or you watching this video, but it's went to those two. Well, not specifically to those two, but it's went to their two clubs, alright? Now, as I look here at Big Phil, he's got a face on him. I mean, that scarf, he's probably pissed himself watching Queen's Park smoke us 1-0. But come on, guys, 1.2 million. How are Rangers not pulling the trigger on that? You know what I mean? Come on. Like, how is Big Phil surviving this? Like, seriously, come on, someone actually hit me with a rate. Because we're not talking 12 million here. We're not talking 100 million. We're talking 1.2 million pounds, folks. It does not cost that much. I mean, I think a lot of us were thinking it was going to cost like 4 or 5 million to get rid of this guy. Something in that ballpark. But 1.2 million is absolutely doable, right? And obviously at the start of the season, right, this guy signed an extension. Now, the question I've got to ask is, why would we sign this guy an extension? And 1.2 million is not... I mean, 1.2 million in terms of Scottish football, it's not a dilly amount of money. Obviously in other leagues it is, right? But the reality is 1.2 million theoretically can get you a good player in this league. Of course it can. So it's not to be completely and utterly laughed at, but the reality is, I mean, 1.2 million to get rid of one of, if not the worst manager in this club's history is a no-brainer to me, and I don't understand why it's not been paid. I mean, am I delusional? Am I brain dead? Am I an idiot for thinking that, or is it? It can't be finances, man. Boyd was talking about the Sun thing. That the Rangers board need to be transparent and they need to put the cards on the table. We need to know. The people need to know. We are the people, and we need to know what's going on. I want Patrick Stewart to not go to hospitality, right, and talk to other people in suits. I want him to talk to the fans, all the fans, and I want him to release a fucking statement and to actually talk about why this guy's not been sacked. Not humming in hand and answering like a politician, top man of the Star Trek Enterprise. I want a guy, mano to mano, speaking to us and actually telling us about what's the actual gimmick going on here and why are we keeping this guy in charge. And I want to know if it's finances. I want to know if it's simply just a case of we are sick of sacking managers and we want to just keep this guy, right? And I know he told us, there's rumours, he told hospitality he's here to the end of next season. We can confirm nor deny that, right? Fuck hospitality. He owes us some hospitality, man. He needs to tell us the now.